In this video, we want to discuss a training for government cost sharing, of how to make the pitch, and there's 3 stages which we did in a training in the China office to kind of like get everybody on board to be a sales agent for the UNDP, get everybody on board to do the basic pitch of what the UNDP can offer for services. So not the idea that everybody becomes a perfect salesperson, but there is a common ground and we can learn by practicing, and at the end everybody in the country office is able to kind of like tell the story of the UNDP and potentially talk to clients. There were 3 stages. First, a brown bag was a big discussion in the country office of how to become a salesperson with the government. Then we had individual video coaching, where as a video camera people were taped of how to do a kind of like a pitch. And then in the 3rd stage, we reviewed an analysis. The topics were discussed is like summarized pitching process and the tips, how to do the back pitch, then the real life difficulties, feedback from everybody in the office, the frontline staff, how does it work in the day-to-day work with the government, and then how to improve our influence with government counterparts. A lot is done by national staff as they talk on a daily basis with their national counterparts. And the idea is not only to talk about project implementation, but also talk about what else the UNDP can offer. To summarize the pitching process, we did some tips and tricks. And so look back, what have we done together? We have been working 10 years together. And what can we do in the future? Look ahead and pitch for the government contribution. Step 2 is, what are the strengths of the UNDP? Use the most frequently pitching points, and make it appealing. Why should people work with us? And then I think, never give up. Never give up if you're rejected. The UNDP strengths and relevant experiences. Why work with the UNDP? The most frequently used pitching points. We have the platform, we have the position, and we have a working style. We have favorable policies with the central government. We partner with the best companies globally, and we have impact for your money if you work with us. We have a global position, we have a unique position, and we don't have any commercial purposes. And we are efficient, effective in implementation. We're transparent, and we're also flexible in using the funds. And so these are the strengths and the relevant experiences. How do you say it? So really make it appealing, and what not to do. Don't ramble, don't use jargon, be clear and be concise. And a list of what to do, connect to your projects, connect to the examples where you worked upon with the government. Emphasize the UNDP's benefits compared to the other competitors. List other examples. And then a kind of like the unstated benefits. Don't use them in your official pitch, but if you talk to the government counterparts over lunch, you can say like, we can give you international exposure. We are speedy, transparent and efficient. We get more companies to bid if we do the procurement. We are flexible in financing. And so if there are budget leftovers at the end of the year, you can use the UNDP for a fast implementation. We have a better price and a better price. We're unstoppable, so we have rules and regulations that are faster. And in some cases we have this tax-free, but not always. It's a little bit cheaper if you work with us. So the journey was 3 stages, and here are some examples.
When the UNDP, they said, if UNDP, we didn't worry about anything.
首先呢，我们和其他的部委已经在这方面合作，比如说我们和商务部啊，我们已经在这方面做了一些大量的合作。我们利用了商。
It's a burden. They give money and afterwards they have a lot of work.
他们就是觉得做的太麻烦，因为每年要接受不同的审。
By working together, it also increase the credibility of your government office in tackling the relevant issues.
It would also be your interest to build up the network and also build up the IPRCC's image around the world to be the first class, let's say, not in world, but at least in China, to be the front line of sharing China's knowledge in an effective way to help other developing countries.
现在国内的城市也有很多非常好的这种做法、机制和这种改革的政策。我想这个东西对于国际社会是有一定价值的。我们呢也可以作为一个中国的窗口和平台，帮助中国这些城市呢把这些好的经验呢宣传到世界上去。一方面是展开这种南南合作，另外一方面呢，对于中国自己本身的这种形象也是一个非常好的。
To begin with, we charge very little management fees, and 7% is quite a small amount.
And the financial management, financial administration system is quite thorough compared to other agencies. On top of that, the cost recovery you have in UNDP much less. So basically, you have more money for programming.
Excellent. So we're cheaper and we're more.
Expertise. You of course has the national expertise and know basically everybody who's worth knowing within China. But in case there is a need for an international perspective, or in areas where China might not be standing so strong, for instance, in urban development and other places, then we do have a network that we can draw on to bring in other expertise from outside. So finding the good consultants that has high qualities that can provide.
So these were some examples where people really practice in front of the camera. So everybody can give the basic pitch of the UNDP. I hope this was helpful, and other country officers can do the same exercise in practicing and learning how to become a better pitcher for the service of the UNDP.